Hello, hello. Welcome back. My name is JJ Reynolds, and we're going to be hopping into a Looker Studio report using BigQuery and GA4. I know it sounds like a lot, but I'm really excited and also kind of proud that we were able to figure this out and be able to have a workflow that is this dynamic and this useful. So without further ado, if you have not yet, head on over to lookerstudio.vip/YouTube, grab the perfect dashboard cheat sheet, join the newsletter. It's a great time. I write a weekly newsletter there every single week, Thursday, between 7 and 9 a.m. It goes out. Join. It's awesome. Okay, back to what we're talking about. I'm going to show you a report that is super kind of becoming something that we're developing more and more for clients along the way. So this is it. We are coining the entire system that we're developing, the Foresight System. It is pretty sweet if we don't say so ourselves. And I'm just going to walk you through what you're looking at because honestly, it's really sweet. So what you see is a report. You're like, whoa, that's cool. Here we go. We are looking at a report for lookerstudio.vip, which if you head on over here, this is what that site looks like, just so you have a frame of reference to what we're looking at. We don't have a ton of traffic. That's not a bad thing, not a problem. We're growing. It's okay. It's cool. If you want to, give us a like. That's awesome. So at our executive overview, you can see here we have a trend of users, we have page views, we have leads. We then have the top pages right here, so you can see our top blog posts, our top source mediums, right? Direct none coming in here hot. And then you can see users over time. Nothing fancy here. But when things start getting fun is when we dive into something like action. One thing that we want to try and do is to decide like how we can interact with this information to be really actionable. So here we have the sources, the mediums, the campaigns. Because this is using BigQuery in the back end, we could actually pull content in term as well. We just don't use it that often to drill into it because we have a low volume of traffic here. But this is what I really want to highlight for you is this leads by type. One thing that is really exciting is that you can say here, we have the steps of the marketing journey. So if you head over to lookerstudio.vip, you can see the cheat sheet, which is /cheat sheet, the image metric grid, which is on the tools page, the very top of there, the explain it page, which is on the explain it tool, and then we have the super scorecard, which is now free. So go download that. Here, number of people who actually loaded the page. We then have aware, which is a number of people who have stuck around for at least 10 seconds. Don't mind the 104%. That was me being stupid and trying to break something earlier this week. We then have engage, number of people who have engaged with the content, and then lastly, the number of leads generated. So here you can see at a glance how efficient and the volume of every single lead magnet. So if you're a SaaS company or a larger conglomerate and you have like white papers and PDF downloads and those types of things, this is super valuable. So if you want to deliver this to clients, that's what you can do. Then my personal favorite is this right here, where you can compare the efficiency of different lead magnets visually. So here we have the image metric grid, right? We got the fall off of that. We could change this to the explain it tool, right? See how that compares to the cheat sheet right here. And now you can see like, wow, that really sucks. Honestly, the cheat sheet is we're converting at 44%. It fluctuates between 40% and 45% of people who hit the page, download it. So feel free to go download it and add to our numbers. There you go. And then lastly, we have it trended over time. So here, that orange line is the percentage here. So sometimes we're 50%, sometimes it's lower, but overall you can see that trend quite clear. My favorite part of this is because it's BigQuery in the back end, and we are using a tool called Analytics Canvas, which is a data prep tool. I'll leave a link to them down below. Not an affiliate link, although tell them in the chat that JJ sent you because that is super fun to say hi to their team. But here you can see where we pulled it from. We've pulled all the way back to November 22nd, how things have trended along those lines, and what the volume of leads looks like. Then we have a content report. This is super fun because we are actually like mostly content, right? That's what the site does. We are pulling all the way back to November 1st, and this is via BigQuery. So it takes about 2 seconds to load. Here we have number of total visitors. Actually, let me just go back to our default last, let's just go last 7 days, just so that we can have a previous period of this. So here, wow, we're down. As you can tell, we're down about 22% there. And this is where things get really fun, is that, see this as pro tips? If you head over to, let's just do it together. Head to Looker Studio, go into the Learn section, and you will see different categories of things. We have pro tips, we have Looker Studio updates, we have all of those pieces here and there. So what you can actually do is drill into your content cluster. So if you're an SEO, I'm not an SEO, just work with SEO teams. And we actually have found this really helpful where you're looking at pro tips. Maybe you want to look at just the build category, number of users, number of unique pages. So here, in the pro tip section, we've got 22 users. There's only 3 unique blog posts, but the average user who touches that touches 7.3 different blogs. So if someone's touching the build, they're pretty engaged. We can also do the inverse. So if you wanted to look for a post that has regex in the URL, this actually is looking at the title and the page path. So you can easily get a query from BigQuery back that is just looking at a single blog post. Now we've looked at regex. Now we can do a quick little analysis and let's say bring it back to the 1st of December. And now we're looking at just regex blog URLs and trending that over time, seeing the category that it's within, and then also looking at every single aspect of the blog. So super fun. You are the ones that are viewing this blog, so let me know if you have any questions about that. And so that's where we are at. The next thing I want to show you, which is again, show and tell, just kind of fluff and feathers here, is the page sniper. This is super sweet. So what you have off the top of your head, I'm not exactly sure to say that. We have sessions, page views, and then we have clicks. So people who've clicked onto anything. You can then look for a specific page. So you want to go to contains equals regex, does not matter. Put it in here. But then this is where things get real nice, is you can look at any individual page. So let's just say we want to look at the home page. What's going to happen is we're going to pull up the home page here. It is now going to filter the entire report to reflect the home page. So we had 35 sessions, this many page views, there's a distribution of device categories here. Pull up a little preview for us so we can see what that looks like right there. Then we have the scroll report. So number of people who've hit each of these percentage scrolls, and then where people are going. So here's every single link click and where it's going. This is only 7 days, not a lot of data for our clients. Most of our clients are doing at least 100,000 events a day, more or less. But you can easily see where someone is looking. Now, this is even more exciting on like thank you pages. So for example, here, the cheat sheet thank you page, this is only a week. So 19 sessions have seen this page. But what you can do is you can see where people are clicking and going afterwards. So here, people are looking at our course about data studio efficiency. People going to icons, and then people taking that 10% off coupon there. Top secret, there's a coupon on the thank you page. But then it's really, really nice because this API goes and fetches that. Hey, that's what the thank you page looks like. And we are off to the races. So just wanted to point out, just to recap for everybody who's watching here at home, is what we have on this is we're using Analytics Canvas as a data prep tool. It is going to fetch the data from the BigQuery database. We're manipulating that in the Canvas. It's pretty cool. And then we are outputting that to Looker Studio. This is then cached and also partitioned and I believe clustered inside of BigQuery to then report on this data. So we don't have to worry about any of the caching limits. We don't have to worry about any of the GA4 API limits. This is all GA4 data, all coming from our BigQuery database, and it's all in one spot. So I just wanted to show this as kind of what is possible in the future for you, for your teams. If you have questions, join any of the newsletters that we have. I love writing newsletters. It's one of my favorite things to do. And hit reply to ask your questions. If you're still watching this and you want to join Better Than Data, in January of 2023, that is January 1st through 9th, we are opening the doors and we will be live then. So without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video.